Well, happy Tuesday. Two-Will Tuesday. It is back to being hot outside, which means less layers. So much nicer. I think I'm gonna have to start breaking out the summer jacket again. As much as I love this one, it's too hot for the heat in the afternoon. Today was the first time I actually rode to work in the morning time, and I don't know, it's oh wow, trying to get up early enough and get all layered up has not been something that I've been looking forward to. So it's something I have to pre-plan the night before, rearrange all the cars, get all my stuff put together. And a lot of times when I get home from work, I'm pretty tired and I just want to go to bed, so I don't really think about it. I do set the alarm to get up early enough to where I can get up and do all those things, but by the time it starts going off, I'm not ready to get up yet. But Sunday, I had the pleasure of riding a Vulcan 650S. Much different than what I'm used to riding on my little 300. I really liked riding it. It was such a nice ride. Nimble, I guess. I don't know. It was just a fun little ride. I liked it so much I took it out a second time. I'm looking forward to my little Honda Rebel showing up at the end of June. I just got word the other day that it's shipping out at the end of June, so I don't know if it'll be here in June or if it'll be here in July. I had a ride with my Litas on Sunday. It was about an hour-and-a-half ride. It was really nice. We went through the mountains. I hit some curvy roads. They weren't as bad as I expected them to be. I always have a tendency to like mentally freak out when I see the squiggly signs. And when I did them pretty good. And when I got done, I kind of did the whole excited dance and jumped around, and it was pretty entertaining to watch. Kind of about like my dance I did after coming off Key West. And to know that the curves are getting somewhat easier for me is a pleasant surprise. I am coming up on my 1 year of riding. I signed up for the course last week sometime. This time last year I signed up for the MSF course last year, and then I think my class was actually at the beginning of May. So I've got 2 weeks before the end of this month, and I'll officially have been riding a year. I plan on, hopefully if it doesn't rain and the weather is nice that day, I hope I can get out and have a 1 year celebratory ride. I think that would be in order. Me and this girl so far have 7,100 miles. It may not be a lot to some of you guys, but it's a lot for me considering that I had a hard start. I pretty much did most of this by myself. I did have some help with some friends here and there. Nothing really super consistent. One of my good friends was very consistent with being there for me. He's the one that taught me how to get it up and down my driveway. I have a video of me doing my driveway now, and I'd like to do the compare and contrast. I just haven't sat down and looked through the videos to go over that. A friend of mine tried to record me on his phone the other day, and when he sent it to me, it was grainy and it didn't come out too right. So I'll have to try it again with either a better camera or my GoPro camera with somebody recording it. But the difference between now and then is I don't actually have to go in steps now. I can hit the curve every single time. I even hit it in the little Vulcan 650S, which again, by the way, was a very fun ride, and I'm looking forward to the upgrade. I have somebody that has been trying to get me to go ride a 750 Harley. So maybe if I have the time this week, maybe I'll go down to the Harley store and check that out and see if they'll let me do a test ride. or at least look at it. Not sure how that will go, but at least I'll have an idea. I like Harleys. I just know that they cost a lot of money, and maintenance on them are pretty, well, I guess it depends on the bike and how it's cared for. I have not had any problems with my little Honda. That's kind of why I want to stay in the Honda family, not to mention the fact that my friend actually works at the store that I bought my girl from, and that's where I'd like to go back to. But I'm not opposed to going and trying a different bike and seeing what happens with that. I do have another trip coming up next month. I won't be riding to it. I will be trailering, and then we're just going to be riding around the city. So it's nothing extravagant like going down to Key West, but it is a trip that I have planned, and I'm looking forward to that. So at least I have some bike adventures coming out slowly, but they're coming. And maybe next year I can get over to the bigger ones outside of Daytona. I did the Bike Week in Daytona. I got to see the end part or the beginning and the end, and then I know that there's a rally going on next, I think it's right now, and a couple hours south of me. Sturgis. I don't know that I have time for that this year. Maybe I can potentially do it next year. Who knows what's going to happen. But the one that next month is in Illinois. It's in O'Fallon, Illinois, and it's May 21st to the 24th. I think it's actually the 20th through the 24th. I've only taken off the 21st. I plan on leaving the 20th and heading up. But it's a bunch of people getting together and riding. So if you guys are in that area and you want to stop by, please feel free. I'd love to meet my followers and those that I follow back. I think it'll be an amazing time with a lot of people. There is hotel information. I can give that to you if you're interested in it. I know that 2 hotels have been booked up and 2 more hotels have been added for it. But it looks like it's a really good time, and I can't wait, and I'm pretty excited about it. Like I said, it's nothing like going down to Key West. It'll just be riding around another city that I'm not used to being in, and potentially overcoming new obstacles. I guess it's what I signed up for when I decided to go riding, right? Is to experience everything I can possibly experience with it. You know, I've done the MSF class. I've done a pro rider class. I took my first trip. I got another one planned. I've been all over my state. I haven't gone down to the major city only because I just don't want to deal with the traffic there. I'd rather deal with traffic in my city than the major city. Not to mention the highways and the construction work down there are terrible. Definitely not something that I want to be doing. Uh-oh. I hope that didn't mess anything up. I accidentally unplugged my microphone. Oh, I think I will have to edit out that dead time in the video. Oops. Well, at least the microphone's working now, so whether I unplugged it or not is regardless to this. You guys are hearing me again, and that's all that I care about. So I'll just edit that out of the video. As I was saying, I don't remember what I was talking about, but this weather is so much better than riding in the wintertime. I'm not riding with the heat on. Yes, it is hot, but the wind feels great. The ride is well worth it. It's worth going through the seasons just to get back to what you like to do. I mean, even if it's 20 minutes in the cold weather with all the heat on, at least it's 20 minutes. It's supposed to be about freedom. It's supposed to be about peace of mind. It's supposed to be about losing yourself, getting rid of all the worries and everything that goes with life. And for me, no matter what time of year, that's what I look for. Yeah, I'm only new at this, but I already know what it's all about. And I know what it's about for me and what everybody else has given me as their answer as well. The freedom to ride, the freedom to just let go and just feel the wind. I do ride with a full helmet, so I don't feel the wind in my face. I get the breeze on my knees, but I also have on Kevlar jeans, so it's kind of a little bit layered, but I do feel it. I like my hair being down like this because I love the way it looks when it's blowing in the mirror. I don't care so much for the tangles, but it comes with the territory, so I deal with it. But I'm glad I have all y'all's support, and I'm glad that it keeps growing. Let's see how much farther it can grow. I'm no expert at video editing, but I do try. And sometimes I don't do so hot at it, but at least you get a concept of it. I do have a video of the Lita's ride, and I still have some Florida videos I need to get out too. Again, I got to sit down and get all that worked out. I can get it onto my phone, but I've had to clear off a lot of the stuff on my phone in order to make room for new stuff. So I do have the Lita's ride from Sunday on there, and I can upload that. It'll probably be uploaded before you guys actually see this video. It's a pretty cool little trip. It was like I said, it was up through the mountains, so there was some curves in there, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. All right, well, 'tis that time to get back to my ride and pay attention to what's going on. Thank you guys for following along, and again, I appreciate all your support.